Hey chickens, it's your girl Thanyia Moore. Just waiting for Mr. C. He might be a while though, because I've got what he needs. Oh shit. I can't see. Where are your retinas? Did you leave them in your mum? Can you go and have a look, please?
So, Thanyia, what's happening? Dreadlocks, bomber Ross. Imagine that. Look at
Why are you swearing for?
Look at you. Look at you. I called you a bumper Ras. No, did I say Ras?
Yes.
Sorry. I smoked too much weed. I smoked too much weed. Not really. I don't. No, I don't. Thanyia, absolute pleasure to have you.
Thank you.
Comedy on the sofa. I was really looking forward to catching up with you because I know you've just come back from
Holland.
Europe.
Yeah.
Holland. How was that? What was that like?
Amazing. Nothing beats it so far.
Okay, so that's the Bounce comedy shows.
Yeah.
So that would have taken place in Rotterdam.
Yep.
First of all, so talk us through it. What was?
Well, first it was. Is it Belgium? First it was Belgium.
Oh, Belgium first.
In The Hague. And then we went down to Amsterdam and then Rotterdam.
Right.
So for me, the shows progressively just got better and better and better.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing stuff. So you're getting yourself out there now because your journey started in May 2011? 2012.
Yeah.
Okay. And so an idea popped up in your head that you wanted to try comedy?
Kind of. I've always been an entertainer, but I was just trying to figure out my place in entertainment. So I've done acting, I've done dancing and stuff. And for some reason, that just didn't feel like that was something I wanted to do forever.
What, you didn't have the rhythm for the dancing, or? It's a question.
I'm a world hip hop champion, I have you know.
Oh, a world hip hop.
Thank you very much.
So when you say world, are you talking about like somewhere like in a restaurant, outside a restaurant in Covent Garden, or are we talking? Have you actually been to the home of hip hop to perform?
Went to LA, bro. It was real. There was 48 groups from all around the world. The weirdest thing you could ever see is Indians doing hip hop. That's the weirdest thing you could ever see because hip hop don't do this.
Indians doing hip hop.
Hip hop, their version of hip hop. Because every country came with their version of hip hop dancing.
I could imagine.
So it was very different. It was very real. We beat them all.
I'm just trying to think of an Asian hip hop song in my head.
There isn't one.
We do this 24/7. We take it from 7-Eleven. We're keeping it real. We're keeping it real hood in the neighborhood. And that
your racism is real right now.
Sorry, they don't say it. They don't say it in it. They say internet. Internet. Keeping it real gangster internet. So that's. So yes. Obviously those grounding in those kind of art forms such as dance, which is very much about performance, it's very much about an energy.
Yep.
Has any of that kind of skill absorbed into your stand-up at all?
Definitely, but there's more to come. The better I get at comedy and the more I grow. But definitely there's transferable skills. Like I know a lot of comedians were scared to go on stage when they first started.
That's correct.
Comedy, yeah. But I've always been on stage, so my issue isn't going on stage.
So you didn't have that stage fright?
No, my fear and my fright and my nerves always come from, am I going to be funny?
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, which is I know for a lot of comics that can be the one thing that really cripples a lot of comics.
It does.
So how do you overcome that? So, you know, like if there's like some newer comics out there, what kind of advice would you give them about overcoming that fear of the material?
I find it hard to give advice because I'm very much a fuck it person. So if I'm scared of anything, I've always just been like fuck it, close your eyes, go for it, done. That's
okay.
It. And when you open your eyes, you'll see what happened afterwards.
Can you swim?
Yes.
Okay, that's just a question. Just a question, because I'm thinking like if you just jump in the water with your eyes closed.
I've done that.
You've done
so
that?
So I learned to swim.
Listen, my nephew's pushed me in the deep end. That's how I learned.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
But you can't see out the water. How are you going to see in the water?
I don't. I got special ones with windscreen wipers.
Goggles, yeah.
That's why
I've never seen milk bottle goggles.
That's why I love you. You know, you're proper matted. You're proper matted.
It's real.
And so how is it for you when you're on the stage and you're looking and you're delivering your jokes, you're seeing what the audience reaction is? You know, what goes through your mind?
Do you know, I was told early on when you go on stage, pretend that you've just walked into your friend's house.
Okay.
So that's what I try to do, my best to do all the time. So everyone in the audience, I just talk to them like I've known them forever. Do you know what I mean? So if I'm cussing you, or if I'm asking you questions, or you know, if I'm talking to you, I'll just talk to you like I've known you forever. Like, that's the best thing I can do.
You know, that's a very good point what you've just made there, because even like when I teach comedy, I always say to them to think of it as a conversation. But you've taken that to a masterclass level where, you know, walk into a room where it's all your friends. That's a beautiful thing. So how did you you know, from your friends' point of view, are you still close with friends who you had as friends before you started comedy, and like now you're doing comedy? Some of them
not so much.
Okay. Why is that? Is that because of they saw a change in you, or they think that, you know, because you're advancing in your comedy career?
I don't think it's a change in me. I think it's time. I don't have a lot of time anymore because I'm so focused. And I know it might sound bad, but I genuinely feel like if it's not helping my career right now, I don't want to do it.
Okay, so I take it, are you single?
Yeah. Having a boyfriend doesn't help your career. I am.
Okay, well that's focus.
Yeah.
That's focus.
Yeah.
That's focus. Right, okay. All comedians, I feel, always seem to rise on top of somebody else's shoulders.
Okay.
Who are some of your comedy heroes?
That's hard because I don't believe I have heroes. I have people who, when I came onto the scene, really, really helped me out. And by being around them and, you know, being around proper comedians, because, you know, I do open mic. So, you know, on open mic, no disrespect to anybody, but we're like a bunch of the chickens running around. We can't teach each other anything. So you have to be around seasoned comics.
Yeah.
So I was lucky enough to be around seasoned comics so I could learn faster. So I respect them more than I would respect or idolize Eddie Murphy or...
Okay, so you kind of rolled your eyes.
Because I can't deal with Eddie Murphy.
No, are we talking Eddie Murphy like... we talking like Trading Places Eddie Murphy? Or are we talking about raw Eddie Murphy?
I'm talking about, I don't like Eddie Murphy's parents for making Eddie Murphy.
Wow.
His face, his voice, it gets on my nerves very much. Don't do that. It's very annoying.
Can you imagine Eddie Murphy like...
I've been in this conversation.
No.
Eddie Murphy's not my friend.
Okay, yeah, I think probably he felt that. And that's why on Saturday Night Live 40th celebration, he felt your vibes.
Yeah.
And just decided...
not to be funny.
Yeah, because he didn't want to offend you.
Shout out Eddie.
There you go. Female comedians. Any female comedians?
So, I'm a lover of Jo Brand.
Okay.
Always have. Even as a child, I used to watch her. Do you know what? Early Whoopi Goldberg. Yeah, love her. And do you know what, actually? There are times where I like to dip into Ellen. I sound like a lesbian lover for real, innit?
When you said dip into Ellen, I was thinking other things at first, Thanyia. I was thinking to myself, hold on, so she said she like Jo Brand, she like Whoopi Goldberg, and she like dipping into Ellen.
I think lesbians are really funny, though.
Listen, all three that you mentioned, I think they are extremely funny. However, they've all got their own unique kind of stuff. So so Jo Brand, what is it about Jo Brand? Break Jo Brand.
Sarcasm, dry wit, like on 10. The balance is on 10.
And not really offensive with it.
No, exactly. Yeah, and if it is, it's self-deprecating, so you can't really take offence to that.
Okay, Whoopi.
Whoopi, oh my god, she's so smart. She looks dumb, but she's smart. You don't agree?
I saw Ghost, and I did think yes.
No, I'm talking about her stand-up. You're not.
Well, no.
You're jealous because she got better glasses than you, innit?
She got better everything than me. She got better locks than me. She got better bank account than me. And she could probably get better women than me as well.
Whoopi is smart. Like her comedy is dope.
No, I totally agree with you. So I mean, some people say that a little bit about yourself as well, that you've got your own kind of unique style and stamp to your comedy, that it is kind of in your face, but it's not offensive. But it is your own unique style, so, you know.
I would like to think so.
You would?
Yeah. There's no one like me.
So,
not even being rude, but there isn't.
what's in plan for you for 2015? What have you got planned?
I'm quite lucky. I've been booked in quite a lot of nice lineups actually. I'm hosting the Comedy All Stars tour, which is going to be in the Midlands, and then I'm looking forward to the LOL tour in October. That's going to be nice. And then I've got quite a lot of nice bookings. What I wanted to do this year was let people know that I can host as well. So I've taken on quite a lot of other hosting jobs.
Do you feel like there's a kind of a level of expectation from people as regards to your comedy? And so how do you deal with that kind of thing?
It's pressure. That's why I take my time to go back somewhere or something, or I won't retake a certain booking because there's too much pressure. And when I'm under pressure, I can't give you everything because I'm too busy worrying about making you happy. When for me the whole idea isn't to come and make you happy, it's to make the audience happy. Do you know what I mean? If I'm left to be free, I can do that. But if you come, Thanyia, have you and listen this one, that one, and make sure you do, like if someone books me like, Thanyia, I want you to do 12 minutes of this type of material, you know what I'm gonna say. Why don't come to me then? Like, it doesn't even make sense. It doesn't make sense.
But I suppose from the other point of view, it's like music, for example. Who's your favorite music artist, or one of your favorite musical artists?
Mary J.
Mary J. Yeah. Okay. So if Mary J was doing a concert this weekend, you would want her to sing certain songs.
Yes.
Because you know when Mary J sing, I can't remember what some.
I'm going down. No way. Just fucking I can't.
So there are times when what I'm saying to you is, as comedy lovers of a particular style, especially a comedy fan, because I feel like with an artist like yourself that you're starting to get a fan base. You know, and so we want to see some of the jokes which you've penned, which are your classics. We want to see some of that. So
I understand that, but people also have to understand that we are also as comics on a journey.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? And sometimes you yourself get bored of saying said jokes, and then you can't even deliver the joke the way it was delivered originally because the passion isn't there anymore. Yes.
And you want to keep it fresh.
Yes, exactly.
I understand that.
I like to stay relevant because it is true. People are on your heels all the time.
Right, so a lot of new comics all talk about like management. I want to get an agent. I want to get a manager. I want to get an agent. I think you're one of those where I've never really heard those
Don't
things
want
come.
it. Not yet. No, not yet.
Why is that?
I've still got stuff to do. Like for me, as an artist, as a comedian, as an entertainer, I still got stuff to learn, and I want to build my own relationships. I might go and get a manager who's a complete dick, and then I'll stop getting bookings. Then what do I do? And then I might get a manager who thinks that all I should do is a certain type of show, and I like to try everything. So
I was the very first agent to ever book.
See,
blah, blah, blah.
like that doesn't interest me at all. Okay. So I'm happy being me just for right now. I've been told that don't get no one to do anything for you for your first 5 years, and I'm gonna do that.
Good. You've got a game. Sorry. You've got a game plan. Just sometimes the demons in my head.
I can see them.
The demons in my head, they do come out. Alright, this is time where I really just want to get up close and personal, really, and try and find out the real you. TV programs at the moment. Ooh. Are you, because you know what, because when you said Mary J, that's being Mary Jane.
Yes. Oh my God. See, I'm a TV addict. I probably waste a lot more time watching TV than I do anything else.
All right. Okay.
I shouldn't say that because now my friends are going to be like, so you can watch TV but you can't come to my house. But
yes.
That's.
Well, I want to see.
But in all fairness, what I don't watch it at home. I download it onto my phone, and when I'm on the move, I watch it. Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
So that's how I watch my shows. But TV shows, especially them online American foolishness, the reality-ness, the
which ones?
Ratchetness, the love and hip hopness. I live for it, man.
Yeah.
I need ratchet in my life.
I can see your face starting to
glow. See? I do. I love Mob Wives. I love. I mean, Basketball Wives. I love all the ones where there's anger.
Empire? Have you watched any of Empire?
I love Empire only for Cookie though. Cookie, if there's no Cookie, there's no Empire. You know that.
So do you classify yourself as a Cookie monster?
I like to say not so much because Cookie's like ghetto with it.
All right.
I'd like to say I'm a little less ghetto with it.
Alright, so if I was to phone your last 3 boyfriends, yeah.
Jesus.
What would your last 3 boyfriends? If I was to phone them and say, "Hello, excuse me,
You met one.
I did meet one, and it took me all night to get rid of him. I wouldn't stop asking me questions about, well, yeah, I don't even want to do the accent.
Don't do that.
I don't want the accent because that would.
He doesn't have an accent. He's taking the piss.
Yeah, I don't, because that would give away his nationality and everything. Yeah, so I'm not going to do the accent and everything. But he said, Thanyia, did you know she used to go out to?
You're taking the piss. You're taking the piss. You're taking the piss.
I can't breathe.
You're taking the piss.
Okay, listen. Seriously. So if I was to ask like 3 of your boyfriends, like no accents, yeah?
Yeah.
What would they say about you?
Strong-minded.
Okay, strong-minded.
Yeah, you can't change my mind about anything.
You sure?
Yeah.
Just testing.
Yeah.
Strong-minded.
Yeah. Very caring though.
Ah.
Yeah. If I love you, I love you, and that's why people that I don't love, they bloody know it. Do you know what I mean?
So when you say when you love somebody, you love them. Are you, what kind of lover are you? Are you one of those
Very
smother?
hard.
Oh, full on. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So that person knows.
You know,
Okay.
I love you. I don't have to say it.
So that means if that person's done you something wrong, then they know as well.
Oh God, yes.
Right. Okay.
God, yes. But if I love you, it's sad, but you get away with more than the average person.
Third and final thing.
Just that I'm like fun. I'm spontaneous.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I don't really like plans.
What, silly spontaneous or kind
No,
of?
like that ex that you was talking about. We lived. We could be bored one day and just be like, you know what? Let's just drive to Cardiff, man. Yeah.
Just like that.
Just cause I want to go TJ's in Cardiff instead of going TJ's down the road.
You lot had petrol money to bun.
Wow, them days were different, boy.
TJ, I
Dinks, mate. When you're dinks, it's
When you're
good
sorry?
life. When you're a dink, it's a good life. Double income, no kids.
Oh, dink. Is that what? Oh, you see, like for people in my generation.
That's a dink. 2 incomes, no kids. It's just money to burn.
See, dink is something like what you use to sign your mortgage.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the ink in the pen.
Look at that Flintstone errors, mate. Dink is a double income, no kids.
Double income, no kids. I don't think I've ever been in that.
Yeah, I used to do that with my friends as well, though. If I was bored, just drive to Brighton or drive to Birmingham or just go.
The good old days.
Yeah, man.
If there wasn't something that you could say to somebody who might be sitting at home thinking about, you know what, life isn't really doing anything for me now.
Yeah.
You know, my family are saying that I'm too skinny, and my friends are calling me fat. You know, the teachers are picking on me. The school, when I go to school, when I come from school or uni or whatever, I can't get a job.
Yeah.
Even when I go out looking for a job, the police are pushing me from the pavement to the road.
Yeah.
You know, you know what I mean? My boyfriends are doing funny accents and everything. Yeah, but I know I've got this funny bug in me and everything. I can't dance no more because I mash up my foot in hip hop dancing and thing. But there's somebody who's sitting thinking, you know, I would really want to try comedy, but I'm either shy, I've got a fear of crowds, or I'm scared of people laughing at me. What could you say to them?
Close your eyes and fuck it, mate.
Yeah?
That's it. That's how I deal with everything. That's how when I was teaching, I used to say to my kids, close your eyes. I wouldn't say fuck it, obviously.
No.
Close your eyes, go for it. Just go. Because what's the worst that can happen? You're not going to die. So what's the worst that can happen? You might have... When I first started doing comedy, for how many months was I going on stage and no one was laughing? Long time. No, listen. Long time. We'll just say that. Long time.
Long time.
There was a long time where no one was responding to me.
But I've got to admit though, I could still see the potential. A lot of us could see the potential. Nobody was saying like, because there are some comics. I won't mention names. Some of us, we wish that they would stop. we wish we wish that they would stop because you know they need more. They need more. What's the word? They need more.
Funny.
Yeah, funny.
Yeah.
But they need a. They need a variety of funny. That's what they need. Yeah.
Right.
So we need.
Go on.
We need people, you know, like yourself who've got that. We've got that gift, first of all, and that determination to see it through. Because, I mean, that's one of the things what I love about comedy. It's not where you start.
It's where you end up.
Yeah, it's
definitely.
where you end up.
I believe that. That's why I said I'm going to take my time because I'm not in a rush to go nowhere. I'm still young, and you know, there's lots of time for me to do lots of things. So,
all right. So if the Watson brothers was to come to you and say to you, Thanyia, we like your comedy style. We're thinking of doing a sitcom. What kind of sitcom would you be involved in?
Oh my God.
What would be an ideal sitcom for Thanyia Moore?
Oh my goodness. Do you know what? It depends because it depends on what they were looking for. Would they want me, Thanyia Moore?
Yeah, no,
or would they want a character?
You, Thanyia Moore.
Oh God, yeah. I want it to be like Baby Mothers of Brixton. And then like, I'm just that one who doesn't have any kids, but I'm farsing up in there anyway.
Baby Mothers of Brixton.
Yeah.
Okay, so would you be the one who gives the good advice or the snidey advice?
Do you know what? I'd just be that friend too. You know, everyone's got that one friend, and I'm already that friend, who thinks they know much about children, but they ain't got no kids.
They call them social workers.
Hi, that's me.
Okay. Okay, I hear you.
Yeah.
One show that in my research was really kind of stood out about you was when you went to Reading.
Yes.
For the LOL show.
Yes.
So, you know, Darren and Junior booked you. I think it's the first out of town LOL show that you're doing.
No, I did Leeds. I did before.
You?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. When we say out of town, we don't mean like out of the world and everything. I'm just joking. I love Leeds. No, okay, so my bad. So you've gone to Reading.
Yeah.
Talk me through that show. What was that like?
Do you know what? That was the weekend of my birthday, and I was just adamant that I wasn't going to have the normal pre-show nerves that I normally have. I was just going to enjoy that day because it was the day after my birthday. And I was just enjoying my weekend. You know what I mean? And luckily for me, the audience were up for it. They were up for just me enjoying myself as well. And I think I learned that day, just enjoy yourself more on stage. You know what I mean? And I just gave them what it was. There was a guy in the audience who every time he laughed, it sounded like he was getting deep throat. Like, you know, like it wasn't like
I know
it
who you're
was
talking about.
like it was a real. And I heard him from the beginning of the show, and I was so happy no one else picked up on it, so I could say it by the time I got on stage because he was like proper. Like I don't know if I should learn from him or give him a new laugh. I don't know what I should do with him, but he helped my set as well go further than it needed to be because he was just.
So what was the audience's reaction when?
Oh, we all laughed. We loved it because we've all been hearing him all night.
And so, did he laugh louder?
Yes. You know, like you got 15 minutes on stage. That took up a good 7. I swear down. It was brilliant. I loved that room. It was brilliant. I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's that? What does that feel like when you go to play a room? You know, and you're not the headliner. You know, a bit of like the wild card, and you get that rush of energy back from the audience. What does that feel like?
What was the best sex ever?
The best sex ever.
That's what it feels like.
Okay.
No offense to my previous partners, because I've had some good ones, but they do not top that laughter when it goes boom in your face. My God, fuck me now. That's how I feel.
Okay.
Yeah. It's real though, especially when I went to Holland and the theatres are like thousands full. When they babe, I'm just like this. Oh shit. It's real.
You've got a towel over there.
Get a little wet, yeah.
You
do.
Get a bit moist.
Get a little excited.
I understand that. It's a high that you can't match it with anything else.
No weed, no alcohol. Even a guy actually penetrating me can't hit that spot.
That spot. What spot would you call it? Because obviously sexually it's a G spot. This spot is the
C spot. Oh wait, hold on.
High five, girlfriend.
No,
Five.
I'm not getting into it.
5.
No.
No, you what?
No. The L spot, the laughter spot.
The laughter spot.
Yeah,
The L
let's
spot.
do that.
Okay, the L spot. Yeah.
Fuck's
Right.
sake.
Right. Anyway, so let's Don't worry, I have.
We're like two dumb kids who heard the word breast for the first
I know.
time.
Sorry, I have this effect on lots of lonely single women.
Wow, I'm lonely.
Yeah.
Wow. When did I become
lonely, single, frigid women? I have this effect on. It's called repulsive.
Lonely, single, and frigid.
Don't worry. I'm just playing with you. I'm playing with you. Now, you on the comedy circuit, you hear a lot of stuff. To be honest with you, I think it's a lot of stupidness.
Yeah.
Talking about that women are not as funny as men.
Yes.
You know, how do you feel about that?
Some of the women aren't.
You're wrong.
Let's just keep it to what it is. I've only met you ladies where I'm like, do you know what?
Excuse me.
I mess with you because you are hilarious.
Yeah.
And then the other ones, I'm like, that's why they say we're not funny, you fucking idiot.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? Like, just go home and babysit already. Dear my head in. Do you know what I mean? And I get it. But I love Judy Thomas. I think she's absolutely hilarious. She makes me cry. Like, on one hand, I'm like, all right, bitch, slow down. don't chase me too fast. But on the other hand, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
She's hilarious. I love her. Maureen Younger. You just can't beat a
Moors.
Maureen.
You can't beat Moors.
You just can't. You can't beat a Maureen Younger. You can't. On any day. Any audience. You can't. And then you go on the open mic sometimes.
It's your story, darling.
And you just, just wish you weren't on the open mic sometimes. I think that's the nicest way I can say it. And then, yeah.
But okay, what about men now? You think there's an equal amount of men on the comedy circuit who really need to stop now? Who need to?
Oh God, yeah. There's a lot of men that shouldn't be doing comedy. And it's just more about, for me. Like, I get it. You don't like toes. Stop fucking talking about it then. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't like weave. Stop talking about it then. Do you know what I mean? Like, give me something else. Is there anything else in your life that you can talk about apart from stuff that you don't like? Do you know what I mean? I feel like that's all they say. Oh my God, toes. Oh my God, weave. Oh my God, you know that girl, that was like this. Here's what I'm saying. This is my perspective. This is what I heard. That's your life. So check your life, bro. Why are you around these girls? For you to even be talking about them. Pussy, I had to add that, sorry. But that's how I feel, okay? Give me like Travis, you got a good joke about his daughter and going to the nursery, all right, my man, like the nursery joke, I love that, because it's like...
Progressive life.
Yeah, it's about his life and you get to know him, do you know what I mean? And then there's other people that have nice jokes and then you got...
I'm in love with the Nando's.
Babe, do you know what I mean? It's like...
I'm in love with the Nando's.
I'm saying... And then you got... The people them that like, I was at a show in Brixton, A-Dot's show, Plan B, and...
very good show.
Oh, love it.
Very
Too
good
funny
show.
for TV. Love it.
Yeah.
And Jose performed, and then another comedian came in the break and was filling in.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know that Jose had already told a particular joke, but because this comic is known to be a little bit of a joke thief, he came on and did the same joke. Babe! The audience was like this. Huh? So he didn't understand why he didn't get the reaction that he needed, because we just heard the joke 20 minutes ago, bruh. So then...
You tried to teeth a man joke. Just, father.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Joke.
What I don't like, that's what I'm saying. What I don't like is, on the other scene,
joke,
everyone's telling the same joke. Just give me more about your life, and then no one can say you stole that joke, because only you lived it. Do you know what I mean? That's it. That's all I'm saying.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
I had to get it off my chest. It feels good.
No, it's good, man. It's good, man. It's good.
Feels good.
Who's your ride and die fan?
I don't know if I have one. I don't think I have one. I have a few.
You have
Yeah.
You have one.
Yeah, I feel lucky.
Because a lot of
no
us
matter
are
what I
comedians.
do, they're always there. Like, they're always there to support me, to back me. And if they can't turn up, they'll promote it or they'll do something to help me. So, yeah. I'm quite lucky. I don't have one. I have quite a few.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
I haven't got any.
You're lying.
I'm
one.
Are you?
Yeah.
What was the last gig you saw me at?
Yesterday. No, Saturday. I saw you. Saturday. Screen Nations. You died, didn't it? And I still love you though.
Oh, father. Touche. 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 Yeah, shut up. Oh, man. What can I say, man?
Yeah.
You know, you keep it real. You know when the moment to seize the joke. Yeah. And still, you know what? You've so busted me, humiliated me, but yet I feel even more closer to you as a comic and a human being. You know what I mean?
That's a good thing.
That's comedy, innit? In its purest form, man. So, you know what? Thanyia, as always, it's an absolute pleasure just managing to finally just have a good sit down and chat with you, man. You know? Your comedy is growing beautifully, like your locks.
Thank you. Taking the piss.
No, and I just want to say, for us who love comedy, don't ever cut comedy or your locks from your life.
Thank you.
Yeah? So, just together, just want to say, this has been Mr. C.
Thanyia.
And this has been Comedy on the Sofa.
Bye, chickens.
Live, love, love.